What was the most, you said that you're in events from 1990s, what was the most memorable event for you?
Well, I must say that what I've been arranging in Slovenia and Croatia are definitely on the top. I think there are still so many special things that are waiting in also other destinations in this region. Well, I'm the lucky person to win the first Crystal Awards in Northern Europe, and I think it's still the only one. That was for a trip in Finland and Russia. Well, maybe that's those things, doing special things in St. Petersburg and Moscow, which have never been done before and never after. They might be the top of my career, but that's earlier, and now I look forward to new.
You are renowned for your great ideas. What would you say was you have to brag a bit now, what would you say is your best idea of last year?
Of 2012, the highlight of that was definitely bringing a group, actually one of my best clients, with whom we've done during the past 5 years very, very special things in Northern Europe, in even to Africa. But now we brought them finally to Slovenia, and we had 6 days of unbelievable experiences, really high adrenaline activities. They really wanted this kind of things, and in such unique environment we stayed in Villa Bled, which I really hope that the government is not taking for themselves. I hope it's still available, because that is really the most special hotel in the world that you can stay in. Think about the history. And having this sailing regatta on Bohin Lake on board these Mini 12 2.4 MER boats within such an environment. All the whitewater rafting, kayaking, tandem paragliding. We could have done fishing if the time had allowed, but still into very small details that we experienced. A farm dinner, dinner with adventurers who organized with such a special atmosphere that you don't get in 5-star hotels or 5-star restaurants. So like I prefer million-star hotels, staying out in the outdoors and eating in a million-star restaurant outdoors, and that's what Slovenia and this region has the best to offer.
How do you find these unusual meeting places? Do the clients want them and then you have to seek, but how do you find them?
Well, of course, Conventa is one of those places. Really, well, I visit IMX EIBTM every year. I keep on my ears and eyes open. The thing is, really, we've found destinations and created something really special programs in places where we have never been even before. Maybe I've been in this business for 25 years almost already, and those methods may have sharpened up during this time, and it's essential to find a very good local partner who has a similar frequency, who really are able and willing to think out of the box and not to see their own region from the eyes of people who've never been there before. And sometimes things can be too common if you all the time be looking and doing the same things in your region. And really start and enhance and expand your network of partners and look for. I've done lots of things with even in an island between Finland and Sweden, because the local DMCs couldn't do what we wanted to do there, and we did it with a village, and we then donated money to their village house, and the client said that was the best event ever. So this kind of method can also be recommended to anybody.
Which activities are the most popular for your incentive groups?
Well, there are definitely hands-on activities, and my background actually comes from adventure travel. So for me, I'm very familiar with all these adrenaline activities. But the thing is that we have to be careful that people may not be used to it. If you don't start from the most difficult things in the beginning, but you can then rise up the ladders and raise up the demands in due course. But the idea is really to give people an opportunity to do something they've never done before. And hiring a going sailing on the Croatian coastline, it's not just that you are in a fancy boat and then sunbathing there, but we really want them to learn how to handle the boat, and then we can have a race and we make it fun and make it special things that you start from a tavern and you have to first drink the local moonshine, and then you have to swim to the boat like in Le Mans style. You start from the shore, and things can be a little bit adding these kind of new ideas, small ideas into it can make such common thing a special one.
What do you think the incentive will be in the next 5 years? Because some people say, like I was talking to people, some people say glamour, you say adventure. What do you say?
I say totally, definitely not glamour. It's more and more authentic experiences. Our people, the happiest people, have always said that, well, this was, first of all, it was such a rare opportunity to get into a new destination that they never properly have considered themselves. Slovenia still is quite not that well known. Croatia, Dubrovnik, people have been there already in Yugoslavian times, but what else there is in Dubrovnik, like island Hvar. Well, thanks to my local partner, he fought very hard for 1 year to get me to Hvar, and then I was sold out immediately. I was sold for that place, and I've been there 10 times myself, even on my own holiday. I just love that. It's so unique.
I'm just personally interested. Have you been to the islands around? Because they're beautiful as well.
Last summer I was diving in Korčula, and I've been sailing there, so I know a little bit about it, and I really love it.
Vis and bowl, that's what you have to do.
But if I may add actually to these authentic experiences also, that instead of having luxurious 5-star dinners, what I prefer much more is, and my clients really love, is to have a unique local cuisine in a very old historic building inside, in like an old tavern that has history and local feeling, and the owners of the restaurant have produced everything themselves. That's much better than even the Michelin star restaurants.
So what do you think about Slovenian local cuisine? You had opportunities to try it, so?
Yes, I have had some amazing experiences, culinary experiences here in Ljubljana, Hisa Franco, near Koparit. But maybe my best experiences are the Socha trout.